Well, this might no longer be the only Grand Prix in Italy, but it's no less special. It's race day, it's Monza, the temple of speed, it's the Italian Grand Prix. With top speeds reaching 215 miles per hour, only a few places can challenge Monza's crown as the fastest track in Formula 1. Hard braking zones going into the 3 chicanes make up the majority of the 11 corners on this 3.6-mile circuit. And just in case the slipstream wasn't enough, 2 DRS zones will help encourage some close action. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And Oscar Piastri completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Sainz, Leclerc, Fernando Alonso, Stroll, Perez, Russell, Hamilton, Ocon, Gasly, Bottas, Tsunoda, Albon, Magnussen, Ricciardo, Joe, Hülkenberg and Logan Sargent. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. And alongside me in the commentary box today, a man who I always look up to, which is easier said than done, Anthony Davidson. Now, I'll be generous here. It's not that long ago that you were racing and entertaining us on a Sunday. But in the years since, the sport has changed quite a bit, hasn't it?
Yeah, it really has, Crofty. You know, the cars have got bigger, they're heavier, but critically, there's more downforce to play with as well now. There was around 4 tons of downforce on the car at 300 kilometers an hour when I drove. You're now looking more towards 5 tons of downforce. So there's a big difference in performance. But because of that, the car being heavier and bigger, you've got to drive in a smoother way. You've got to look after it a bit more. You've got to nurse it through the slow speed corners more. They were much more nimble, agile machines when I drove in Formula 1 compared to now.
Right, this is a high-speed circuit and therefore we need low downforce, which of course means that DRS is not going to be quite as powerful. But hopefully we're going to be so quick we're not even going to notice it.
Alright, welcome to another race of the season as Oscar Piastri, Ficticious 2024 season. And starting in second we already overtake Verstappen. Norris is 6th, I think, and missing the turn a little there. Didn't get a penalty though. Already pulling away a bit. And behind, even Sainz has overtaken Verstappen and they're fighting for second position. Of course, I'm sure Verstappen would rather fight for first position. And this was the year that the car was still better, I think. At least he got better results than as of late in 2025, in the real world, I mean. Can he overtake? Well, at the moment he's even getting attacked by Leclerc. So far he could fend it off. And I just put in the fastest lap as Piastri. Ah no, Verstappen has even lost third position. I'm not in Sainz is not in the DRS window because he's more than 1 second behind. So he can't use DRS, but the drivers immediately behind him can. In the bottom right you can see the temperatures of the tires, outside and inside, and the brake temperature. And in the middle even the engine temperature. So far,
Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far.
so far everything looking in normal parameters. Now Norris, he's fighting against Alonso, I think, definitely at an Aston Martin.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Seems that everyone is on the medium tires. And as you might know, in 2024 you still got an extra point for the fastest lap if you were among the first 10. Next race will be Baku in Azerbaijan, and as a whole 8 more races to go. Now let's see if Norris can move ahead. I mean, we're quite ahead in the Constructors' Championship, but still. And he might even still want to become champion. As of the moment, he's in 3rd in the Drivers' Championship. And the gap is getting bigger between Piastri and the rest. Yeah, and the bottom right tire degradation is very low. And now onto the straight for the final lap. At the moment Leclerc has the fastest lap.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
But
Okay, you just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
yeah, but now we got it. And Verstappen, can you overtake Sainz, I think? Or is it Leclerc? It's Leclerc. And yes, he can. So Verstappen now 3rd, behind Sainz and Piastri. Last turn, and on to another win. Checkered flag.
Very nicely done, everyone. Thank you.
Oscar Piastri, take a bow. What a performance! What a win!
Well, are we looking at a champion in waiting today, Crofty, with that kind of performance? They were driving with the kind of lack of pressure that you quite often see when a driver knows, they just know within themselves that that championship is within their reach.
Our drivers are making their way out for the podium celebrations, and it's going to be McLaren picking up the winner's trophy. Congratulations to the entire team for that fantastic performance. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
Alright, so 26 points for Piastri because also the fastest lap. Sainz, Verstappen, then Leclerc, Alonso, and in 6th there's Norris. Gets 8 points for his 6th place. And the Drivers' Championship, Piastri leads by 47 points ahead of Verstappen and 96 of his teammate Lando Norris. And Sainz, Russell, Leclerc, Alonso, Hamilton and Paris and even Stroll. And in the Constructors' Championship, McLaren has already pulled away by quite a bit, 211 points ahead of Red Bull, 596 points in total, and in 3rd there's Ferrari, then Mercedes and Aston Martin in 5th. Then there's a quite big gap. I hope you liked this and see you in the next one. Bye bye.